In just a few moments, we'll be finding out what's coming up later at 6:30 in London Tonight. But first, Rachel Mathews-McKay has her say on tonight's Your Shout, and for that, we head to Stratford in East London.
In the last 2 to 3 years, Stratford School has had a lot of problems. It's regularly been in the news and it has a reputation for being a troubled school. But I'm a student at Stratford and I want to put the record straight. It's a great school, it has a lot going for it. The students like it, so why don't other people? In April 1991, Stratford School made the national news because of its disputed opt-out of local authority control. It got lots of attention and was always in the papers. At the beginning of this year, the school was in the news again when the inspector said that Stratford required special measures because it was not providing pupils with an acceptable standard of education. There were even calls to have it closed down. It's got to the stage where we're hardly ever out of the local papers. It seems that all someone at the school has to do is sneeze and we make front page news. Stratford may have its problems, but it's doing something about them, and it's getting better all the time. So why is it that whenever anything good happens, it's always ignored? Stratford now has far more students than it did in April 1991, and 3 times as many pupils are getting A to C grades in their GCSEs. This doesn't sound like a troubled school to me. And what's more, students like myself love our school. We work hard and we really enjoy being here, despite what the papers might say. There are so many good things happening at the school. We have a set of new science labs, and 4 weeks ago the new technology centre opened. We have a school magazine, a student council, sports teams, and we often put on plays and concerts. A performing arts centre is planned for the future. Stratford was also one of the first schools in East London to have a youth crime prevention panel. It has helped to attack both bullying and litter problems in the school. This year I am chairperson of the panel and will be looking at reducing graffiti in the local community. We wouldn't be doing all these extra activities if we didn't think the school was any good. Stratford School has had its ups and downs, and it's not going to be transformed overnight. But it's a great school. I should know because I go there.
If you have something to shout about and you would like to know how to get your voice heard, call the Your Shout information line on 0800 10 60 40. Back up with the help of BT in the community.
On London Tonight, an exclusive report. David Parry went into hospital for a heart transplant. It was successful, but 3 weeks later, David died. He'd contracted Legionnaire's disease after surgery. We speak to his widow and to the hospital, which is still trying to pinpoint the source of infection.
The seating collapse at the Pink Floyd concert at Earl's Court. The show goes on for the band, so does the investigation into what happened. We'll have the latest.
Plus, a family's pride at the son who's become England's newest sporting hero. That's London Tonight at 6:30, right after Home and Away.
You know we belong together, you and I forever and ever. No matter where you are, you're my guiding star.